doing it. You supposed to be happy you sitting there with Kid L. Why you mad?
The Kid L Podcast.
Rocking and rolling. We have Tatdaddy Mo in the building. How are you doing today, bro?
What's up, my guy? What's up? I'm happy to be here, man.
Your name is clearly representative of what you do right now, which is you are a tattoo artist.
Yeah, heavy in the game. Heavy, you know.
Where is your parlor located?
I got a shop in Harper Woods right now. I'm on, like between Maross and State Fair.
Very cool. You got a mask on, man.
Yeah. I got like a mask fetish. I got like all kinds of masks, man. I go heavy with it, you know. Heavy, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm just worried if it's gonna mess up the audio a little bit.
It's gonna come off later, you know what I'm saying? This just let the people know that I ain't playing, you know.
Okay, for sure. Can you bring that microphone a little closer to your face?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right there is cool. You go far back, man. I was looking at some stuff we had talked about earlier, and you go back with Esham, Proof, and a cell phone ringing. All three at the same time.
I forgot to cut my phone off. My bad. Hold on, I got y'all.
Sure.
D&D. There we go. Yeah, raising 48205 Red Zone, man. 48205. 7 Mile Gold Burn, G Block right over there. Roberts, Coney Island. Everybody know about that right there. You know, if you don't know Roberts, Coney Island, we can cut the conversation right now. But yeah, I went to Osborne with Proof. I went to middle school and high school with Esham and yeah, because he went to Von Steuben and Osborne too, you know.
Okay.
But Proof, that was my guy, you know. So I ain't finna act like we was big homies or something, but we was like, you know, we knew each other from high school. We always see each other after, chop it up, you know what I'm saying? We definitely had like a relationship, you know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. So growing up in Detroit, you got to meet some of Detroit's obviously like hip hop legends, right? So we're talking about Proof and Esham, and what's the relationship with them when you're meeting them, and how do you guys kind of click hands?
Proof, like I say, we was hood. You know, we went to the same high school. Esham, it was kind of weird being in high school. He was like a local legend back then. I'm gonna take this mask off.
Okay.
I'm getting all fogged up. Like Esham was like a local legend back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like to be in class with the dude, you went home after school and listened to his tape was kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at him like this is him. You know what I'm saying? Like he had a really big following way before, you know, Detroit really popped off, you know what I'm saying? Esham was heavy in the streets.
Right, yeah. I think his first tape drop was when he was 16 years old, and it was pretty much a hit right away. So.
Oh yeah, my favorite cut was Pussy Ain't Got No Face. You gotta stick in the keyhole. Y'all know about that one. Pussy Ain't Got No Face.
Man.
Yeah, just lick it.
Can you drag that microphone closer to you real quick?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So you're going to school with this. At this time, is he a rising legend, or did he already kind of establish himself?
Kind of like already established in the streets. He had like a few tapes out by then, you know. But like high school, like 2-3 tapes out by then.
Cool, man. Cool.
You know, like him and T, and then they popped off with Nodis. Yeah, that was a crazy. Yeah, T. I went to school with him too. Shout out to T.
Man, so is it? Rap's kind of relatively 89, right? We're talking about roughly?
Yeah, no, we talking like, 88, 89, like around there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I graduated in 91.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
you guys were still youngsters. But
Yeah,
he was like super, super successful.
Oh, yeah, but I knew him was like 86, 87.
What was the rap scene like around that time?
Basic. Beats was basic, you know what I'm saying? The rappers was basic, you know. You know, we had like Awesome Dre, you know, a few names. I can't think of them all right now, but, you know, it was some rappers out, but only a few was coming with some heat. But the sound, it wasn't like it is now back then, you know. It was totally transformed.
Man, yeah. What were you up to at that time? What was your life like?
Fucking puppy dog and love kid back then. I was writing letters, love letters, putting them in girls' lockers, drawing pictures. Like I never did shit in class. I just drew all day. You know what I'm saying? Like I supposed to be doing classwork, but I'm just drawing. My mind just couldn't focus at the time, so I would like be drawing just like chicks' love letters and pictures and shit, putting them in notes. I started making my first mixtapes.
For real?
Yes, I would like listen to 98, make my little mixtapes, make them off the radio, cutting out the commercials, and putting like little love mixtapes together, giving them to girls and shit.
Man.
Yeah.
So you were harnessing your craft that you.
I didn't even know it, and I didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting, man. I remember when I was younger, I used to like get like recorders out, and like I used to pretend like I was on the radio. I'm like. Isn't that weird? I never even like thought about ever doing anything. But like I'm podcasting, it's almost the damn same thing, right?
Exactly.
It's like you're interviewing. You don't even realize what you're doing when you're younger.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about, obviously it's a lot of people want to know about that hip hop era and what it kind of felt like, especially in Detroit. What did it kind of feel like? I know you're saying it's a simple sound, it's more basic, but whatever everything feel like? Proof is young, like Sham's young, like you guys are all young.
Like it wasn't a sound at all back then. Really? It wasn't like a certain sound yet. Like we didn't get like a Detroit sound till like East Side Cheddar Boys era, you know what I'm saying? Like all them Street Lords, like all around out that era, that's when the sound really came hard, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the Detroit sound.
Right.
Yeah, it wasn't like, before that it wasn't really, no.
So what they were doing was more kind of like more universal.
Yeah, mimicking, we was, like I said, we're in the middle, so we was watching what New York doing, what LA doing, what everybody else doing, just trying to, figure out what we was back then,
It's interesting that, I remember when, I always bring up Big Herc came on here and said that a lot of the reasons nobody was signing any of these artists from Detroit is because Tupac had gotten killed, and then all these labels started being afraid of signing like rappers.
Detroit was like known for you getting signed and, we not sure if you're going to be alive in a month or two because y'all hot, you know what I'm saying? And plus, like, we was on that murder shit way before LA was, Well, like, I'm not going to say like before, but at the same time, Detroit was way more raw with it, though,
Yeah.
They were scared of us.
Did you guys have under the radar rappers like we have today, or was it just like these motherfuckers are rapping that's it? Like
it was under the radar, right? But like you really had to hit like the hip hop, like Maurice Malone, hip hop shops, and like some other like ciphers and shit like that to really find them. But if you didn't go to those, no, you ain't really hear about them. The internet wasn't no internet then,
The hip hop shop's historic, man. I just had Bizarre on here, and D12 was rocking it, Royce was rocking it, Eminem obviously. You said you had a chance to meet Eminem.
Mm-hmm. I met him first time when I used to work at the Golden Jet record shops right down, right across from Roberts, Coney Island. Shout out again, We still have a record shop, Golden Jet Records, and we was there for like about 9 years. We had like a lot of artists come through. Like Eminem came through shopping his first mixtape, before he got signed to Dre and shit.
Infinite?
Yeah, he just came through on some humble shit, we used to do like what we call consignment back then. Local artists bring in their tapes and like we sell them for X amount of dollars, like they get a cut off, so like he brought him some stuff in on consignment, the Infinite mixtape, we just met him there. He was a real humble dude, you know what I'm saying? Just, quiet.
What was it like meeting him when he was not a star yet? He's like, did he seem like confident? How did he appear?
Nah, so real shy. Just, just cool, laid back, you know what I'm saying? Just another dude, you know what I'm saying, shopping his tape, you know what I'm saying? Like just another guy.
Yeah.
You didn't know what was coming, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
What does shopping your tape mean exactly again? Like you guys are selling it for them or helping distribute it?
Yeah, helping distribute. It's like I said, it was a record shop and we do like a consignment. Yeah. They say you bring us in 10, 20 tapes. They say you want $6 off each tape, then we throw an extra 4 or 5, like whatever we selling it for, That's all, stuff like that.
And this was your record shop?
No, this is a homeboy of mine, Florida Golden. That's he the one put me on to the DJ game back then.
Okay.
Golden Jet, yeah.
So I'm assuming this is like 98, 99?
This was around Eminem, yeah. I'm thinking about when the shop first opened, shop first opened, before that.
Yeah, for sure. I'm talking about the Eminem time. So that's like 98, 99, right? Mm-hmm. Because he... Unfortunately, like if Tupac had stayed along a little bit longer, that's kind of how I reference things. Like I kind of think of before Tupac and after Tupac.
Right. It was kind of like before he went to the Rap Olympics. You know what I'm saying? In LA and it was kind of like just before that. Yep.
So you had a lot of artists come through there, right?
Oh yeah. Outkast, Puff, man.
Tatdaddy was in there.
Oh yeah. It's some albums here. Onyx. Like a few cats back then. I can't think of all the names, man. It was we lost some wild times. We did some shit back then.
What was Outkast doing over there?
Outkast, that was cool, man. It was cool. It was just Andre. It was like, dog, it's him.
Yeah, it was 2000, right?
Like all the craziness you think, you know what I'm saying? He just a regular dude, though. But it was cool, man.
That's cool, man. So, what was it that prominent at the place you were working at, or was it just like these guys are still new? Like, what was the reason?
No, it was like it's like first, second album. So, they wasn't like super big, you know what I'm saying? Your first, second album, you really just getting out, just touching with all the mom and pop stores, let them know, yo, go check my album out, shit like that.
That's cool, man. What were you up to at that time? So you're working at the record shop.
Yeah.
what was kind of like your goals and ideas, what you wanted to build?
Shit, back then, like we said, we was DJing on the side. So I was like, started DJing when I was 17. So I was doing like at least 2-3 parties a week back then. So I was like, say, was working, DJing, working at the record shop. Me and my homeboy Tough Tone, DJ Tough Tone, like we was like a dynamic duo back then, you know what I'm saying? I was on the, he was on the mic, I was on the tables, you know what I'm saying? But Tough Tone kept going with it. I stopped DJing. I left the shit alone after me and the big homie fell out.
Oh, Tough Tone?
Yeah, Tough Tone's DJ Tough Tone. He's still going with it though.
Okay. So
the big homie was Florida Golden Jet.
Oh, what happened with you guys?
Just some personal shit, business shit. You know what I'm saying? Just didn't work out. I just didn't feel like I was being compensated for like my role, like what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So.
Were you an independent when you were working with Tough Tone? Like, were you like your own DJ and like not under anybody? Or
no, we was all under Golden Jet. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
it was me, Tough Tone, and the big homie Golden Jet. You know what I'm saying? Like we was up under him, so we was getting like all his extra gigs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if he would like overbook, he would get like a gig over here, a gig over there. You got like radio DJs, club DJ. We was the mobile DJs, so we doing baby showers, backyard parties, cabarets, you know, whatever we got to do, you know.
Yeah, man. What was the most played songs at that time for you guys?
Oh, shit, pick a year, you know what I'm saying? I say pick a year, you know what I'm saying?
2000.
2000?
And Detroit, too. Just to keep it Detroit.
Just to keep it Detroit?
Yeah.
Definitely, like, Cheddar Boys, time like around then, or anything like, like Cheddar Boys hard, yeah. Yeah, that was still killing the streets back then.
Yeah.
You put that on, it was a rap, you know what I'm saying? Just hear that beat, dun 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 dun. That's just a rap.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. Talk about that era kind of in general too, though, man. Like, you know, it's a lot of people are wondering when, you know, Detroit really started, and you know, like that Big Herc era is kind of like when that sound really starts to come and emerge. Mm-hmm. And what are you witnessing as far as your own personal taste and what was going on with the music itself? And was rap the only thing?
I was more like open to like all sounds out of Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Detroit didn't really have they had my ear, but like say I wasn't like ready for it. You know what I'm saying? What they was bringing it yet. So, but when I'm just being straight, like when Tone was the first one that had consistent hits back to back, radio club. You know what I'm saying? Tone, like, he really put like Detroit on the map, though, like big time. Like it's a sad that he never got that bigger push, but he was like real big back then.
Yeah. So you feel like he was making that big that helping that wave move
yeah,
forward.
Tone, he definitely pushed the wave, you know what I'm saying? He pushed the water that led to like a lot of shit popping off after that, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think he was the most important person of that time?
No, but he was like one of the most consistent. Yeah, definitely consistent.
When you're coming up at this time now, you're DJing and you're making, you know, when did tattooing come into play? Like, were you doing that on the side too?
Yeah, no, that's like when me and the big homie Golden Jet fell out. You know, I kind of like left DJing alone. My homie Tough Tone, he kept going with it. Like I was like back to working regular jobs and shit, you know, trying to find me, you know. I kind of like stopped fucking with music for a while. So like I was working regular jobs here and there. I got a job at Myers out on Utica and Hayes and shit. And that was the second time I met Eminem, you know what I'm saying?
For real?
Yeah, I'm working at Myers. I'm cashier. I'm in my lane, you know what I'm saying? Then I see some white dude, he coming through with a hoodie on, extra baggy clothes and shit. Just looking off, you know what I'm saying? So he getting the lane next to me. Then I'm sitting there just looking, I'm like, he's looking, I'm like, oh, that's him. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know what I'm saying. I'm just, so when he walked up, I kept real small, like, hey, what's up, man? I thought I see you here like in here one day, because Proof and Deny used to always come through there. So he was like, yeah, I'm just getting some DVDs for the girls. You know, we having movie night. Like, that's what's up, man. Good seeing you, dog.
Damn. And this is after Infinite and everything like that?
Oh, man, this was like well after the blow up. This was like, after Stan and all that shit.
So he was just walking into Myers willy-nilly?
Yeah,
he's like this big ass artist?
solo, you know what I'm saying? Just get some DVDs, some candy, some chips, popcorn and shit for the girls. That's why they have a movie night.
Man, that's crazy.
You know, I was like, I didn't want to sweat him, and I'm like, what's up, man? I thought I'd see you here one day, you know.
That must have been tough, though, for you personally. Like, damn, one minute I'm meeting you, like, at a fucking record store, and now I'm meeting you at Myers. So, like, for you, it's kind of like, damn, like, shit.
For me, like, not really. I've always just kind of been open to life, you know what I'm saying? Life, everybody has their own courses in life.
Sure.
Like, I don't look at nobody higher or lower. Like, we all on a different path in life, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's a good perspective. That's something I learned from a guru that I follow is you never look up to somebody and you never look down at anybody.
Oh no, because I used to work at an Arby's for a minute, and like my home, I used to run the record shop, right? And the dude in the line saw me in drive-through. He was like, "Damn, man, you working at Arby's and drive-through? Like you fell off." That did hit me. I was like, "Damn, I was the manager over there, and I'm working." I was like, he hit me for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But like, hey, I got kids to feed. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, falling off is like is a tough thing. Like especially when you're like making the right moves in your life and you feel like things are going forward, and then all of a sudden everything feels like it's going backwards.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you're an artist and you just feel like you're falling off, it's the worst feeling because you're like, dang, I don't think I can ever get out of this fall off. But you know, you have to just stay consistent, go back to the drawing board, and stay motivated.
Stay focused.
Because a lot of people fail all the time. People fail like constantly, and when people fail, they feel like, oh, that's it, it's over for me. But it's like, no, man, this is just the next hurdle. I get excited when I fail now. When I fail, I'm like, or I feel like I'm falling off, I get excited. Like, oh, okay, now I get to go back to the drawing board. I get to rethink things. I get to strategize and figure out how I can make myself get back into the balance.
Exactly.
Instead of like looking at it like, oh, this is the worst thing ever, it's over for me. It's like, no, man, just have fun with it instead of taking it so seriously. But at your time, how did you get out of the falling off phase of your life?
I kept going. Yeah, I just look at it as a job. You know what I'm saying? I just got another job. You know what I'm saying? Like I just kept elevating the job. Like I said, I moved on. I was working at the factories, and then I got into the whole. I was a high-low driver at the factories for years. You know what I'm saying? Then that's when the big layoffs happened. Around the time I was at the factory, I was still started hustling CDs and DVDs. I was like heavy in Chandler Park, man. Oh my God. If I had a video camera back then, woo, man, the shit I saw. Fuck all that Chandler Park after dark. I was there. I seen people get shot, stabbed, dick sucked in the middle of the street. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Gambling going on. Oh man, Chandler Park was a wild time then, you know.
Damn. Chandler, so you could literally just go there and see whatever that day.
Yeah, I'd be like in the middle of the street every day selling CDs and DVDs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Have my little sign. The police would ride through every now and then. You know, you put your sign up. You know, soon they go around, you know, but I was sitting in a spot where I could see them coming from like either side. So, you know what I'm saying?
For the police or?
Yeah, just for the police, you know what I'm saying? Or just anything, in case anything pop off. I want to know what's going on around me. I like to watch my surroundings everywhere I go.
So you had like a smart little placing.
Oh, yeah. I'm always majestic with my shit.
Dude, when shit went down, did you just go like, all right, I'm getting the fuck out of here? Or like, did you just like, all right, this is just another day?
It's Detroit back then. Like, I was young. Like, back when you're young, you don't really give a fuck. You're in the middle of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever going on, you hear is hype. It's like, oh, shit. So, you know, I wasn't really tripping.
Yeah, man. So when you're selling these CDs and everything like that, are you doing well? Like, is everything working?
Man, I was killing. Sad to say, I started selling CDs like when I was getting like $5 a pop for them, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I get like 8 or 9. Then like years later, it was like 3 for 10, 2 for 5 with the bootleg CDs. But I was getting like $5, $6 a pop then. So I was making some good money off selling CDs, you know what I'm saying? Plus, I knew my music. You know what I'm saying? Coming from my record shop background, you know what I'm saying? So I knew what people wanted. And I would make my own mix CDs and shit. So yeah, I was doing real good on the east side, man.
Who do you feel like was the most underrated person of that era, from like the 2000s era, that should have got more? Tone.
Yeah, definitely.
But he was successful as hell, though.
Yeah, but no, he never got over that last hump. You know what I'm saying? That one hit that just takes you to that next level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's tough, man. Right? Like a lot of people always talk about how Doughboys and everybody set the marker for everybody, but they didn't get the return that everybody else was getting.
It's like the city turned on them when they got signed by Jeezy, you know what I'm saying? That was crazy. It was like they was getting all the love, and then as soon as they got signed, it was like, oh, fuck them. That's that hating shit. I don't know. I don't understand it. Detroit crazy like that. It was like y'all had so much love that they had the energy going. As soon as they got signed, it was like, we ain't really fuck with them like that no more. No, payroll kept going, no other cash, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, but just that momentum had died.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at this meme the other day, and it wasn't even a meme. It was like kind of a thing where it says like, there's the start of success where people are like kind of supportive of you, and then there's the middle when you're on the rise and everybody disappears, and then they don't come back until you're actually really successful, like you stamped it. Like, exactly. Like when you're in that middle and you're rising, for some reason everybody disappears. It's the weirdest thing. Even though like they know you're gonna succeed, and you have a huge shot, that's when everybody fucking disappears.
I call it waves. I was like, no matter what you do in life, you got to ride them waves out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be ups and downs. I've had ups and downs in everything I've ever done. My whole tattoo career has been ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? But I tell everybody, I give out my little knowledge to people coming in. Just ride the wave, man. Just don't spend too much. Save some. Buckle down for them slow days.
Yeah. What's been the most obscure tattoo you've ever had to draw?
Someone asked me to do some like devil shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I don't think I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't feel right personally.
Right.
But that's about the most crazy thing. That's anything else is I'm game.
You get to sign titties and stuff like that? Or?
Oh my God, man!
Must be the best part.
The amount of titties I don't go to strip clubs. I haven't been to a strip club in over 10 years. Why? Women give me money and get naked. Why would I go to a strip club? It's backwards to me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Women hand me money, then pull out their titties. I'm winning over here, man.
Man. Damn. Must be distracting a little bit if I can get the job.
At first it was, you know what I'm saying? I had my years when I was trying and I was, hey, I ain't gonna lie, it was some, hey, you want to do this for that, you know what I'm saying? At first. Well, no, later on, after years went by, I was like, okay, I just want my money now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I remember I used to work at this liquor store. We had this one employee, he used to, like, tell, like, if a girl came in and she wanted, like, a double shot of Hennessy, he'd be like, let me see your tits, and you get it for free, and they would do it every time. I used to watch that, like, that's crazy. You can just see titties like this?
I did a tattoo for a chick. Her dude was locked up. She wanted to get his name. She gave me a head for the tattoo, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's fire.
I'm like, the whole time thinking, like, you're doing this because you want your dude's name tattooed to show him because he's locked up and you're giving me a head. Okay.
When you talk about Detroit fashion, I know you got the forces. I know you're the first person to come on my show with forces that are creased as mine.
Oh yeah, oh man, I don't care, man. I wear my shoes. Like I'm not one of them dudes who puts my shoes on the pedestal. No, I wear my shit. I what are you buying them for? No, like after another month, I'm gonna put these up and buy another pair, like for vacation or something. When I go to Cabo this year, I'm gonna like get like another pair.
So you do agree with parking the forces, man?
Oh hell yeah, you know what I'm saying?
How many wears is a park?
6 months.
6 months to park forces?
Yes, I say 6 months.
I heard it's like 3 to 4 wears in that you park them. That's what people on the internet say.
I'm a real person. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost 50, man. I wear my shit. I don't go home and put my shoes in boxes and on the wall and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I kick them off and put them in the corner.
Yeah.
When I get tired of looking at them, I go buy a new pair.
I have I think 12 pairs of forces, and at one point when I was dating a lot of women at once, I would have. My best pair was for the girl that I found the most attractive. Gotcha. And then, I had the second pair that was a little more wrinkled but still fresh. Then I had that third pair that was kind of twisted up. That was like for that girl that I would see like on Saturday nights when I had like nothing else going on. And it just went downhill after that. Like, right. You know what I'm saying?
No, like I grew up poor though, so I grew up like with like 1 or 2 pair of shoes all year long. So right now, if as long as I can afford it, I just keep buying them. No. I'm not like, ooh, my laces got to be super tight and if you get bitches just based off your shoes, you are lame as fuck.
That's true. That's true.
If she looking at you because of your shoes, yeah, I'm straight, dog.
Yeah. No. But that's how a woman could gauge how interested I was in her. If she looked at what shoes I had on, if I had the fresh Air Forces on, that means I was interested in you. If it was crinkled up a little bit more, it means like there's a chance. But then I had those pairs that were really just messed up. That means I really don't care about anything besides tonight, and I don't care about nothing else after that.
These are my like daily shoes.
What do you think in fashion, Detroit fashion was some of the most historical points in Detroit fashion?
Oh man, I don't know. We went through it all. I did like the Carl Kanai, the Triple Fat Goose, Cross Colors, all that shit, man. We rocked all that shit. Yeah. Stop jackets, 8-ball jackets, the Nanny Goats, Sherlins. Man, shit. I lived to see it all. So as long as it was fresh, we put that shit on. That's all I know. When
you're watching the fashion waves, though, like did you notice those moments where like, oh, this is the new thing now?
Oh yeah.
And you have to catch up?
Oh yeah.
What was some of those times where you're like, all right, I gotta catch up. This is.
See, the thing, I said I grew up poor, so I never had to catch up.
Oh wow.
I just saw what everybody else was rocking. So by the time I got old enough to afford it, I didn't care anymore. It was like, oh, that's what y'all doing now? I was like, now I'm sitting back looking at y'all like, y'all so fucking lame. Like, dude, all y'all wearing the same shit over and over again. Like, oh, what's in fashion now? What are we wearing now? Yeah. Like, y'all was just rocking True Religion. Y'all was just rocking it, like, whatever before that. Y'all was all Ed Hardy. Like, see, I don't do that. I can't.
Yeah, man.
Now with some mirror, you know what I'm saying?
Is tattooing the only thing you do right now?
No, I still DJ from time to time, you know, like small gigs. Like if I feel like I'm too old to be carrying all my equipment and staying out to 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I like to be in the house, watching the movie, man, chilling the fuck out. Yeah. Plus the streets are too hot now. You know, I do like paint and puff parties, paint and sip parties at my shop. I host parties all the time. So.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah, I don't really like go out too much. I might hit the club every blue moon.
Yeah, man, it's tough. Like when you go on Crime News in the D, I was just talking to Zay Primo about this. It's crazy how much content they have. Like Crime in the D has so much content. It's like, how?
I'm up every morning, like literally 5, 6 o'clock. Like that's like the first thing that pop up on my phone. I'm like, and I'm sharing shit, sending my girl shit. Like, yo, look at this. We've turned into the whole fucking country of look at this now. Hey, check this out. What the fuck happened to us?
Dude, I have a friend that does that. He like come up to me with his phone and he'd be like, bro, look at this. And I like staring watching a 3-minute video. I'm like, man, I don't want to see. No, I don't care.
Man. Like, just send it to me. Then I have the option to look at it. I don't want to look at your phone. No. Yeah, you're not gonna force me to look at this shit. No, I'll look at it when I feel like it. No.
Yeah, man. I'm so tired of that stuff, bro. Like, I'm not trying to look at nothing, bro. When I'm out, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to look at nothing, hear nothing about no phones. Leave the phones away when I'm chilling with you, bro. I'm not trying to hear shit.
It's crazy, man. That's what we do nowadays, though, bro.
Yeah, man. What are you looking at right now? Do you pay attention to Detroit rap right now?
Oh yeah, I'm heavy into Vezzo, Skilla, Sada. You know, I'm a big Sada fan, man. I've been following him since the first, when he first came out. And Vezzo, I've been on Vezzo since Money Phone. You know what I'm saying? So, big Vezzo fan.
Yeah, man. Those guys. There's a lot of new cats coming out, but those are the guys that are still keeping up the trend with what's going on right now.
Yeah, because like my brother, he used to rap, but like my brother went to school with Vezzo, so I'm known about him through my brother since forever. You know what I'm saying?
Your brother works with him?
No, he went to school with Vezzo. They went to Osborne too.
Yeah.
Shit, my first tattoo house was on 6 Mile Hoover, right over there by Zorba's. Shout out to everybody at Zorba's, knew me from 6 Mile Hoover. My first tattoo house, we used to slap over there. Crazy hood. If you don't know about it, you don't know. If you don't go about it, don't go.
What do you think? What do you think of Detroit right now as a whole? Like when you pay attention to it, and do you like the direction that Detroit's going in?
No, not really. No, not at all. No, everybody in Detroit who really loves the city hates it. It's a love and hate thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love my city, but I hate it at the same time.
Yeah. Gilbert Arenas was just making... Did you see his point? He made a statement about Detroit a couple days ago. It went viral. So, Gilbert Arenas says, he doesn't want to bring nobody to Detroit. Nobody wants to come to Detroit.
Oh,
and Detroit's... he basically said Detroit's lame. Right. Detroit sucks, basically, is what he said. So, Detroit Rap Daily had posted it, and it went nuts. They were saying, no fly zone for Gilbert. Gilbert seen what everybody was saying and made an apology this morning about it. It was crazy, though, how much Detroit defends Detroit.
You know why? Because Detroit versus everybody.
Yeah.
But if you live here, then it's really Detroit versus Detroit. That's just what we put out, but it's really Detroit versus Detroit.
When you follow the timeline of just Detroit in general, from the generations passing and everything like that, not even just generations, but just a few decades, what are the biggest changes you've noticed in Detroit?
Downtown. Oh my God. The yuppers have took over downtown.
What is it? The yuppers?
The yuppers have took over with the fucking mini bikes and shit everywhere now, man. Oh my God. But it's great. It looks great down there, but we all want the rest of the city to catch up to downtown,
What is the most, and as far as the music's concerned, what was the most, a moment that stood out to you with anybody you've ever met or encountered, or a specific instance in music?
When it stood out the most in Detroit, I say when T Grizzly hit.
First day out?
Yeah, because he was the first artist to really come out of Detroit with that Detroit sound that went global. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, it had been out before him, but it never made it out that bubble.
Yeah.
Like once he popped, it was door wide open, man. Everybody went crazy. Like so now it's like, you know, we gonna keep coming.
Yeah. A lot of people go back to like when people make that point about T Grizzly being the first person to bring the Detroit sound to mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people in the comments and stuff will be like, "Oh, Dej Loaf did it with Try Me though," or like Icewear Vezo did it, or this and this and this and But you got to really look at how big that song was.
Exactly. It's all about how far your song went. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like we're not taking anything away from Vezo or Dej, but you know what I'm saying, like Vezo, his sound wasn't as big as it is now. You know what I'm saying? Then it was more like local tri-state area. You know what I'm saying? Dej Loaf had a hit, but like she wasn't the sound of Detroit. You know, it was like that was just some la la shit. You know, but it popped off, but but that wasn't the sound. You know.
Yeah. Oh, you got to meet Kid Rock too?
Oh yeah, back when he had a high top and shit, man.
What was that like?
It's like, who the fuck is this white kid walking in here, man? Like totally like not looking like he was even from around here. But he was in the hood more than M was, you know what I'm saying? Like Kid Rock was solidified though, you know.
For real?
Yeah, he was in the hood, you know. He used to fuck with some niggas in the hood, so yeah.
What was that like?
No, like I didn't know him personally, but he was known, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't know he was in Detroit. I thought he was from like a different area.
No, he didn't grow up here, but he was down here. You know what I'm
he was
saying?
chilling. He was kicking.
Oh yeah, he used to fuck with a lot of people in Detroit on the east side. Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, his come up was crazy too. I don't know how much Detroit claims him right now. I don't know.
Like I say, cause he changed up on us. You know what I'm saying? He went from hip hop to totally rock on us. You know, and we don't like that. You know, if you come in like say if it's a culture, you can't come in with the culture and totally switch up on us. Like, what the fuck? What's up, Chuck? You know, what's going on?
I think if you switch up, but you still stay connected somehow, it's okay. Because as long as you're bringing something back, it's cool.
Yeah, he didn't stay connected at all, you know.
Yeah, you got to stay connected if you switch up. Because even this podcast, one day it's not going to always be hip-hop and rappers, but it's always going to be connected to Detroit.
You started out doing the whole, checking out music reviews and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at you now.
Chilling. Yeah.
Chilling, you know what I'm saying? This is like fucking therapy now. People come on here and have therapy sessions and shit, man. Like, what the fuck?
My favorite, my friend said the best way to explain your podcast is you're humanizing artists.
You are.
Because when you go on Vlad or all these other platforms and stuff, and it's almost like an interrogation versus like a conversation.
Yeah,
right?
You're like more laid back. People come on here and feel comfortable, like they like to tell you anything and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been following you like since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I've seen the growth.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you for that, man. What's some newer projects or anything you have going on right now?
So right now I'm just keep the shop going. Like I said, this is my first official tattoo shop, you know what I'm saying, over in Harper Woods. Like I had like tattoo / barbershop / salons before, like a couple of those before, but this is my first official just tattoo shops, you know.
Did you ever get to tattoo any artists from Detroit or artists in
A
general?
lot of local artists. Ain't nobody pop yet, so shit. I'm waiting on the pop so I can be like, hey, I did that motherfucking tattoo. Hell yeah, I got pictures and all that shit. A lot of them. I did some Tubi actors and shit, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I know what I'm saying.
Tubi actors.
Yeah, but no, I ain't cutting them. Shout out my homegirl, Tiara, and Ashley. You know, there's a few other people I can't remember your name, but they've been in some Tubi movies and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Scared, man. It's the scariest era. I was just talking on Instagram about this. This is the scariest era for real entertainment.
Everything changed, man.
Because like look, man. People on social media are like, social media celebrities, and then you got Tubi celebrities, and then you got all these celebrities that it's basically like you're really just saying like you didn't take it to the next level, and that's the scary part. Like,
but sometimes it's like they just haven't gone to the next level yet. Maybe this is their start.
That's true, but I do notice some people that, there comes a point where you have to know that you have to transcend what you've already been doing. Like there's a point where you have to, just like you said, like you got to get over that next hump. That is true. Like for everybody. If you're successful on social media, that's great, but you have to take it to the next level. And you're going to know when time is when your audience isn't being as receptive to you constantly putting out the same content over and over and over again.
I'm going to take this as a personal time to say, I want LL Cool J to leave NCIS.
What's that?
I think he's killing his
career.
TV show? Yeah, like why the fuck is LL Cool J on this show, man? Like why? Why the fuck you still here? You like, okay, Ice-T, he wrote out the Law and Order, but NCIS, come on, don't let this be the end of your legacy, L. Come on, man.
Cool
I know this ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but I just want LL Cool J to leave the show. Don't let this be your last job, man. Don't go out like that.
Man.
Excel. Do something else. You know what I'm saying? Let that be your start.
Yeah.
Get back in the movies, L.
Yeah, that's the scary thing too, man. A lot of these actors we grew up watching are, man, Robert De Niro, man. What happened, bro? This guy's making the worst movies ever made, like constantly.
And what's my man from Bruce Willis?
Bruce Willis.
He's
Yeah.
like, now you see a movie with him in it, you like, oh, you just doing the check, huh? You just want that check, huh? Keep going.
Yeah, I think unfortunately because of his health condition or something like
Yeah.
that, he basically like was like, all right, it's time to get.
But
this
he
paid.
cranked out like 15 movies in the past 5 years.
Yeah, there's some of the worst movies ever made.
Exactly. Like, what the fuck?
You know who else did that too? Is Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage and
Yeah, but
Bruce Willis.
he see Nick, but he has waves though. He goes down for a while, then he comes back with some crazy great
That's true.
shit.
He did
'Cause
have
I
this,
just seen what the fuck the vampire movie he just did.
I didn't catch what is it? What's it called?
Renfield, yeah.
Yeah, he had that. He had a movie called Pig too, which is really.
I didn't see
fun.
that one.
You didn't see Pig yet?
No.
It's phenomenal. But he did.
Okay.
He did have some comebacks, no cap. But yeah, there's a YouTuber named Ralph Seppi that literally made a video called a Nicolas Cage-a-thon, and it's literally 4 hours of just like all of the worst Nicolas Cage movies. He did the same thing with Bruce Willis. And he just commentates.
Oh my God.
Funniest shit ever. But somebody can make 4 hours of content about how bad your acting career is, like Steven Seagal.
Yeah,
right?
it's all about content nowadays, man. It's all about content.
You can literally, man, it's crazy. You can do, man, with music. I felt like I was doing that with music reviews. I feel like I was gatekeeping music in Detroit a little bit, which is like not my position too. But I was ending
that was
rap
your start
careers.
though. You know what I'm saying? Like you could only go off what you heard. You know what I'm saying? What you were hearing.
But the craziest thing when I was doing music reviews, actually the craziest comment I ever got about music reviews was this kid. I reviewed this kid's song. Then he messaged me the next day. He said, "You know what? I quit rapping because of you."
Wow.
And I was like, "Man, don't blame me."
I'm like,
that
oh
you,
my God.
I was like, "Don't blame me because you quit rapping." And
He's
like,
a
"No,
pussy.
no,
He
no,
was a pussy.
No, listen. You know what he said?
He was a pussy.
No,
This is the
listen.
age where you can't say shit
No,
bad
you
to
gotta
nobody,
listen to me.
man.
You gotta listen to me. I told this kid, his song wasn't good.
Right.
He messaged me the next day saying, "You know what? I quit rapping because of you." And then I said, "Don't blame me that you quit rapping, man, because you have to work on your music." You know what he said to me? He said, "No, bro, you don't understand. I'm trying to thank you." Because you're right.
Oh.
He's like, I shouldn't have been rapping. So I was like, damn. So that's the only reason I wanted to start music reviews again. Because like, man, if I could help somebody not
Stop rapping, really?
Yeah, then it's like kind of better than, you're helping people realize they should switch the
You know
lane.
what? Tell me right now, stop rapping.
You?
Yeah.
Stop rapping.
Okay, thank you, man. 'Cause I still got dreams and aspirations, man. You know what I'm saying? I still believe that I could be a one-hit wonder. Anybody could be a one-hit wonder, man. There's no age limit.
You believe that?
Hell, fuck yeah. There's no age limit on one-hit wonders, man.
Who give us an example? Somebody that made it this late in the game?
Gangnam Style, man. Whoop, whoop, like anything, man. You know what I'm saying? Whoop, there it is. Shit.
Whoop, there it is. Who did that again?
Tag team, back again. Oh, come on, man. One-hit wonders, man.
Yeah.
We have a bunch every year of rappers we never hear of again. Like, hey, what's the little dude named that had that song? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
in 10 years, he can still perform and get paid for that shit.
Yeah.
One hit, man. That's my dream. I want to be a one-hit wonder.
Do you still make music?
Now my son does, though. And, like, he really, like, will not make a song with me. Like he started rapping, like, as soon as he graduated high school. And I was like, what the fuck, you rapping and shit? Like, I always wanted to be a rapper.
For real?
I was always just scared to, to, like, go to the next level and actually do the shit, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like I should have been a rapper or a producer. I should have been something in the music field.
I can see you being a producer.
That's all the fuck I do, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wake up with music in my head, so, like, I don't know. I was always just, I ain't grow up, like, with people who fuck with it, so, it was always foreign to me.
But did you ever try anything in music? Did you ever, like, try anything that was, like...
Oh, yeah, like, shit, like, say, I tried, like, beat making for a while, man. I fell in love. I would, like, burn CDs and DVDs and make my beats off my little computer and shit, man. I was, like, happy. I had just learned how to sample. I was chopping up the beat with Lil Wayne sitting in the caddy, white like Betty, floating. I was just hurt, man. Somebody broke in my crib, stole all my shit.
Yeah.
All my DJ equipment, all my computers, everything. Wiped me out, dude.
That guy just changed your whole timeline of, like, life. Like, your life was...
That's how I got into tattooing, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, he took everything, you know what I'm saying? I know it wasn't a bitch, you know what I'm saying? So, dude took everything, you know what I'm saying? So, I was like, it's going to take some bands to get back everything I had, which I didn't have at the time. But I did have a few $100s, and I just seen a commercial from Motor City Tattoo Supply on 8 Mile Van Dyke. They was like, hey, you know, tattoo kits, $200. I was like, and I had just recently got my first tattoo. So I was like, you know what?
Damn.
Fuck it. I can draw. You know what I'm saying? Let me go grab a kit and see what happens. So it's a blessing now that they're broken. I don't know, because I really wanted to make beats. So I was kind of sad at first, you know what I'm saying? But it was a whole new journey for me, you know what I'm saying? So I just kept going with it.
This is an awesome talk, man. This is a little bit more than I expected, honestly, man. It's great to have you on here.
Hey, man, thank you, man. It was a pleasure to come here, brother.
Tell everybody how they can find your shop one more time.
Tats on Deck Studio, Harper Woods, 19370 48225. You can hit me up on Tats on Deck by Mo, Instagram, Facebook, all that shit. Tatdaddy, you know. Follow me on TikTok.
My boy.
DJ Moet, if you need a DJ for your party, DJ Moet, you know I'm out here.
For sure, man. Appreciate you being a part of this, man. We're at Parallel Sound Studio, High Low Visuals, shooting these productions. We're out.
All right, man.
Peace.